Q103, Albany's rock station. We are in studio right now with the boys from Bad Mothers. Hello, gentlemen. How's your day going?
Wonderful. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You know, second interview today. I'm doing pretty good, I think.
Good.
All right.
Good. Happy to follow up.
Right. But tell us a little bit about yourselves and your bands. If you can go around, maybe introduce yourself. Let us know how you guys became a band.
Yeah. Well, I'll start. My name's Matt Dalton. I'm lead singer, guitarist, and I guess head songwriter, although I collaborate with these guys pretty heavily. I'm living in Albany, New York these days, but born and raised in Springfield, Mass.
I'm Kevin Bone. I play bass and backup vocals, and I've been living around the area for my whole life, so I've been playing all these local venues and stuff.
Brian Chapanelli. I play drums. Albany, born and raised. Went to the College of St. Rose. That's how I met these guys. Primarily playing music and working in a studio. That's Albany's Foster House Studios right now.
Awesome. So you're missing a member, am I correct?
Yes. That would be Pat Flores. He's living out in New Jersey these days. He's working for Eventide, a guitar effects company. And unfortunately, he's at work out there today, so he can't be joining us. But he's lead guitar, critical member. That's why we can't perform today. But
that's all right. We'll get some of your songs out there. So we're excited because you guys have a new EP coming out. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on there.
We do. It's our debut EP, and we are eager to get it out and relieved to get it out. You know, it's been something that's been a long time coming. These are songs from our creation, you know, from the very beginning of all of it. So I guess these are really like representative of our beginning, like the beginning of our sound and where we started. So it's going to be nice to have something to put out there into the world and share with people, something tangible.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was listening. You guys had sent me Why Bother when we first got in touch. I was listening. That's pretty heavy hit. You guys jam pretty hard.
Cool.
Does the whole album go kind of heavy like that, or you guys switch up a little bit? How do you?
It switches up a little bit. There's a nice representation of everything, that like all of our influences, and I think the dynamics are really theatrical and
Everything has that powerful edge, though. Like everything's got like a punch to it.
Yeah. They're all bangers.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. So speaking of Why Bother, we're going to go ahead and throw this out there for the listeners and let them give a listen to you guys. This is Bad Mothers, Why Bother, off the Why Bother EP on Q103. right, so the EP comes out on Friday,
Mhm.
and there's a little fun going down with the release.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're having a show at the Hollow on Friday the 31st. Doors are at 8 p.m. Show starts at 9. We've got local favorites, Sly Fox and the Hustlers. They're going to be playing first. They're going to be playing at 9 o'clock. Following them is going to be the band Lucy, formerly known Better by Morning. They've played at the Hollow a few times before. They're pretty well known around Albany. And then we're going to be headlining the show, playing the songs from the EP along with some other ones, some newer ones that you're going to hear in later releases, you know, further down the road. Tickets are $10 pre-sale, $12 at the door that night. And we're going to be releasing physical copies of the CD. We've got posters, stickers, buttons, all kinds of merch. It's going to be a good time. You know, we just want to have all our friends there because we've been working hard on this, and it's like we want the important people there.
That sounds awesome. It's not your first time at the Hollow either. You guys opened up for July Talk, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
How was that show?
That was nice.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was it was nice because that kind of that helped us make a really nice connection at the Hollow.
Mhm.
So that's why we were actually able to get back there and have our release show.
Right. And
That's
great,
awesome.
Yeah, great connection with July Talk as well, and the other band that was on the bill, Mona. Both of them. It's cool to play bands that are touring through the area that have sound similar to ours and get to meet and talk to them. They were really friendly.
Yeah, I was bummed. I really wanted to go to that show, and I don't know, I didn't go for some reason, and then I get show remorse. So there's so many good shows in the area.
Yeah.
It's hard to go to all of them, and then the next day you're super sad that you didn't go. So
Yeah.
I was bummed about that. So we're lucky we get to see you again this week. So tell us a little bit about how you guys are on the St. Rose record label. This is a student-run label. I know we have another guest here in the studio with us. How would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Maria McNamara. I'm the head of PR for the record label. So the record label is an entirely student-run label. It was started a few years ago by a couple upperclassmen who have now graduated, and they brought it up with our professor, Sean McClowery. So basically we had a few signed artists and then kind of just like got the ball rolling, and now we have Bad Mothers. Sydney Shizano is one of our singer-songwriters, and Eleni is one of our other artists. So yeah, we kind of just help them out with like their promotion. We've helped them with recording and all of that fun stuff, and then part of helping the artists is allowing all of us to get more experience. Just kind of in like the record label world, because all of us are hoping to get a job in that, hopefully.
Right.
So it's just like it's a fun experience, and it's a good class to be in. So yeah.
It sounds fun. So do you have to be students to be on the label, or students at one point?
Yeah, yeah. We had an artist who had graduated already, but he was from St. Rose, so it's kind of all affiliated with the college at this point.
So are you guys still students?
I am not.
Yeah, just me. I'm the only student remaining. I mean, our lead guitarist was here, but he just graduated. This is my last semester as well. So.
So what happens from then? Do you stay on the label, or is it time to start looking?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess what happens there, if we're talking strictly business, you know, we're still on the label.
Yeah,
it's an annual contract, and we're signed on. It goes through till the end of the year. So yeah.
Yeah, one of the primary things that the label has helped us with thus far is distribution. They've gotten us on all the listening sources, all the mainstreaming websites and everything. So we're really appreciative for that. But as far as like looking for anything else, I think that it is so important to be self-sufficient and not to have to look or not to want to look for someone else to do the work for you, because I don't know, that's what the industry is all about right now, and it's all leaning back towards independence right now.
Yeah, I totally agree. We've had a couple of other local bands come through here, and you guys got to hustle, man. It's a different beast these days. It's weird to see how how it's dipped throughout the years.
It is,
especially lately with the record release coming up and the release show itself, and then preparing the record to be distributed and everything. Even with the help of the label, it really is. It's a hustle for sure. I mean, it's been keeping us busy. It's been exciting though. You know, it's kind of nice to have our hands full with it. You know,
there's no work like it. You're putting on a show. It's like, you know,
that's true.
So where can our listeners find you if they're looking for you on the internet? They want to hear your music. Where can they find you?
Yeah, I mean, well, on the Facebook, obviously, and then around local venues. We'll be at the Hollow mostly, 331 for the release show, and
as far as streaming goes, we have the single up on Spotify and Bandcamp right now.
Yeah.
We've got some, we have an older single up on SoundCloud as well. Everything, the entire EP is going to be available on the main streaming services this Friday after the show.
Oh, awesome.
So.
Right.
All right, so let's do another one off the EP. This is Come All This Way.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we've got Bad Mothers here in the studio. Explain to me, Bad Mothers. You're gentlemen, just out of college. What's going on with this?
Well, I guess the full story is we were actually named after a close friend of ours, Bonnie Mason. We were the Bonnie Masons when we first formed, and she's a fellow musical and visual artist as well. And we all had the idea sitting in a room together, and we were like, oh, it's a great idea, that's an awesome idea. And then, you know, like 2-3 months into it, we were like, you know what, that's a horrible idea. You know, I mean, just to have her be both a musical and visual artist and us be a musical artist and have the same name clearly is not a good idea.
Very big conflict of interest there.
So I tell the guys this, and you know, we've kind of been using the name the BMs already at that point, being the Bonnie Masons.
Because we kind of established ourselves, at least around the college campus at that point. So
I didn't want to totally ditch that. You know, I kind of already had gotten like attached to the BMs, and so I brainstormed a little bit, and I was talking to our guitarist first, and I gave him the news that we're not going to be the Bonnie Masons anymore, and he's all like, you can see it on his face, he's like been waiting the whole time to be like, but, you know, and give his argument. But I go, so hold on, I was thinking, so we're still the BMs, how about we be the, you know, Bad Mothers? And he starts to like smile a little bit. He's like, all right. He's like, all right, that's not so bad. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll go with that. So, and it was funny. I told the story to Pat first, and then Brian, and then Kevin, and it was the same reaction across the board. It was that first, you know, initial look of disappointment and kind of like, oh, what now? And then like, oh, okay. I was like, like a brighter future already. You know,
right. I feel like I totally get it now that you're talking about it, not as in mothers, but as in, you know, you're omitting a certain word at the end.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I'm a little slow on the upstroke today. Sorry about that.
I mean, I guess we wouldn't be the greatest mothers either. So.
You're too young to be mothers.
Thank you.
Alright, so Bad Mothers are dropping their debut EP Why Bother, on Friday, March 31st. They're going to be having their CD release party at the Hollow in downtown Albany. $10 will get you in the door if you get your tickets in advance. If you get it the day of the show, a couple more dollars. Not going to totally break the bank. It should be a fun time. They got a big lineup there. Guys, anything you want to add before I let you get on out of here today?
Just thank you so much, Candace, and Q103. This is great.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank
you for coming in. We can't wait for the show.